Good morning, everyone, good morning. Well, here I am, good old Grandmaster Evan, and my doggy friend here, Dude. Now, we all talked about last night about the smart people that are leaving the Democratic Party, which is a fucking about fucking time, and other shit like that. But in the video, I also talked about the trans individual that finished fifth in the 200-yard meet. Now, they have the trans individual Thomas has finished dead last in the 100 meter. No, meter, but yard, 100 yard, and this is the second time that this individual lost. They won the 500 yard, and took the Division 1A championship. So, and there are protests against this individual, and there's also support for the individual. Now, I support athletes, period. But I do not support the disadvantage of other athletes, in that manner, And I talked about it twice, which the ones who support trans athletes don't quite get the hint and the message here. Some of you may be mad at me, some of you may not be mad at me, which is fine with me. I don't care. It's fine. But, now, few are probably saying this person's holding back because of the backlash from the controversy. Well, or there's something that's cattywampus of the shots this person's taken. So, either the person's holding back because of the backlash of the controversy, which is really heavy, and or could be that even a biological female would have also an advantage over a trans individual. But as of late, we've heard and seen about how trans athletes who were born biologically male and gone through the transition, but haven't quite gone through with it, have competed in track, completely dominated, like completely. It's like seeing a Dodge Charger Hellcat going up against a a 90s Cyclone from GMC. The Charger with the Hellcat motor is going to have a much bigger advantage. That's how I see it. But there in sports there will always be a disadvantage. I mean, years ago we seen an Olympics years ago where you had this one runner who was dominating the race, and she got caught testing positive for steroids, and she was barred for life for using steroids, and players in MLB were juicing up, and I mean, for example, look at Sammy Sosa back in 98, 99, 2000. He hit 60 plus home runs for 3 straight seasons, and that's rare for anybody, and he was cranking up 60 plus home runs for 3 years, first person to do that, I mean, sometimes you'll see someone hit 40 home runs for 2 seasons, and then next season they're hitting 30, 25, whatever you don't mind. But this is women's collegiate swimming and diving, which this trans individual, Thomas, had competed and caused another female, that's biologically female, to place 17th, where this young woman should have placed 16th, and this trans individual should have been disqualified, because the physics of men and women are completely different, big time. And men have more muscle mass, the height, the width of the frame, longer limbs, which would give them a more advantage against a biological female if they were transitioning from male to female, and which would totally give the biological female a huge disadvantage, very huge. But this will be the last time on this video that I'll be talking about it, because since it's over, it's done over with. But yet there'll still be controversy down the line, but the HaHa moment of the day is you got protesters and supporters of this trans individual. The protesters want to protest into protecting women's sports, which I completely agree. Okay, but you have supporters who don't quite understand. Look, hey, if they support trans athletes, that's fine. That's fine. But you have to take it into consideration that sometimes there'll be a biological disadvantage. Also, because you understand, it's like comparing a Dodge Charger with the Hellcat and a GMC Cyclone, and which vehicle's going to have a better launch? The Charger with the Hellcat, or the GMC Cyclone with the 4.3 liter turbo V6? It's going to be the Charger with the Hellcat motor. which is a huge disadvantage because 707 to 90 something, both all-wheel drive. Holy crap! Mid-charge all the way. But I mean, sometimes you hear about people that are transitioning. Sometimes you hear about the side effects of the shots they're taking. You know, the hormonal shots they're taking, or the testosterone shots that they're taking. You know, and sometimes there are side effects, and sometimes it would take time for the side effects to happen. You know, I think that if you would do the math, if you all pay attention to the science of someone who's, say, like if a woman transitions into a man, it takes a lot of testosterone to, you know, to become a non-biological male. But yet, even they compete, say, like swimming, they're going to get, biological males will have a much bigger advantage still. But if you have a male who transitions into a non-biological female, they would still get a much bigger advantage over a biological female, whether it's swimming or track and field or other sports that is. But in some senses here, biological females also have a much better advantage over non-biological females that were born male. And now here's something that's really going to be fucked up from the Democratic Party here. They don't support women. Okay, you know, you hear Hillary Clinton saying, "I support women; they should be heard." Okay, they deserve to be heard, you know. But Hillary doesn't care about women herself. She's using that for a political point to get ahead, but backfire. But this world now is full of crazy, weird people, and fucking hey, man, holy crap, you know. Or now, I want to talk about the whole Take-Two Rockstar buggy issue here. There's been videos on YouTube of GTA 5 players that would do a comparisons of the PS4 and Xbox One compared to the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S, and Rockstar right now is not really getting the hint. The players that have migrated their character from the Xbox One to the new gen console are getting the bugs that Rockstar has not fixed and refused to fix. And now I don't know if they already fixed it or not, or just left it. This proves that how lazy Take-Two and Rockstar has become. I love the game. I love the storyline of the game. Um, but we're coming into 10 years for GTA 5. But now here's the thing with the new gen consoles. If you migrate your character that you created when you're on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and after you migrated to the next console system, which was the PS4 and the Xbox One, that very character, if you migrate to the next system, that character will be no longer in the game online if you decide to play on the Xbox One or the PS4, which is totally bullshit, because players that have migrated from the 360 and the PS3 to the next console have gone back, played their character, and did fine. But if you once you migrate from the console you're on now to the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S, that's it. Your character is completely wiped. Where you have to create a new character, a new avatar of yourself, basically a new character, and which is bullshit, because in my opinion, I think that you should keep your character and keep stuff you grinded. You bust your ass, make a little money, buy property, a business, and whatnot. Keep all that once you migrate. But we don't know if you can keep your properties, your what you have, or you might start over again. Period. I don't know. But Rockstar has really gone lazy. They release the same game over and over again. It's like recycling the same pair of undershorts you've been wearing for the past 10 years. Even though there's holes in the crotch, they need to be, hey dude, you think you need a new pair of shorts? Nah, I'm fine. I'll just throw this in the wash. But there's been comparisons of both this gen console, which is the Xbox 360, Xbox One X and S, and the PS4, compared to the PC as well as the next gen console, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S. And look, I'll be honest, I don't know if I want to migrate, because sometimes you'd be banned for whatever you've done, if you were a modder or a glitcher. I mean, whatever, it might be, not eligible for migration, which is like shit, in the next gen console. But you have players that are like they have friends and want to play with their friends online, and I made friends online, and now here's the thing: not everybody's going to afford this new console, and I mean, the question is, what if we don't want to migrate? What if we want to stay on the PS4 and the Xbox One? That's the question. That's the question here. I mean, you grinded, you bust your ass, made a little money here and there during, so like your nightclub, your CEO, your, on the bunker DLC, the gun running, the biker CEO, all that shit. You bust your ass, and some of you have become close to becoming billionaires and shit, multi-millionaires and shit. in the game. And to me, it's more like you bust your ass since 360 and the PS3, and once you migrated, all that shit you got went with your character on the PS4 and the Xbox One X and the S. But we do not know how long before the Xbox Live is halted for those consoles, because they want you to upgrade to the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S, And here's my question. What if I don't want to migrate? What if other players don't want to migrate because of the bugs that's in the game? And what if we don't want to migrate anyway because, hey, can't afford the next console? Always wait till the price goes down. But the thing is, I mean, shit. I mean, there's questions, man. There's questions, But here's my problem with the game itself. Every DLC, there's a new car that's being introduced. Except, what's the one vehicle that's been blacklisted and not introduced, right? But we see it in the game, even in the storyline. We see this in the game, and that is the Lost Slam Van panel. I mean, we all know what it is. It's the Vapid Slam Van panel truck, and every player wants that particular vehicle, even though every DLC that comes up, new cars being introduced, right? And we buy those cars, but what's the one unicorn car that we want, right? That is the Lost Slam Van. Not the truck, but the panel truck. There's players that have glitched and modded to get that vehicle. I mean, I've seen it in different colors. Well, look, it looks awesome, but here's the kicker. Even if you have it in your possession, you won't be able, you won't be able to take it to a garage and customize it or whatever. Because good luck with that. Wish we could, but sorry, ain't gonna happen. Which, I'll be honest, pisses me off. I want to own one. I want to paint it the way I see fit. Here's the one thing that should have done. If Rockstar don't want to introduce this Slam Van panel truck to the players. Now we all know that there was a lowrider DLC, right? You take a car to this one garage, and you could spend extra money on upgrading your car, that very car. Now, I was thinking, maybe if you take the Vapid Slam Van as the truck itself, because it's based off of the 1956 Ford F-100 pickup. Now, what if we took that very same truck, took it to this garage, and you could pay extra cash to have it look like the Lost Slam Van, but as a Vapid Slam truck custom? right? But Rockstar doesn't think like that. Here's an idea, Rockstar. How about remove this vehicle from the blacklist and introduce it to the players where they could buy the vehicle, they could customize it any way they want, paint it any color they want. They make it into a hot rod, a low rider, maybe into a little stock race panel van thing. You know what I'm saying? Let the players use their imagination on how they want this vehicle to be. You know, it could be an off-roader, it could be a little cruiser, it could be like a show car where players can go to a parking lot, show their little vehicle off to other players. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know, that's coming from me. I think that vehicle's pretty badass, man. The panel, the badass little vehicle, man. Yeah, the Lost have one, but us players, we ain't got it. Only way to get it is you go through a glitch, which I'm getting tired of the glitch. I want to get this vehicle legit, you know. I'm not ranting, I'm just saying, you know, let the players get this vehicle. I think that as a player, they should have a right to get that vehicle. Because Rockstar, you guys have done DLCs at least 3 times a year. For me, done DLCs where you brought in different cars, different vehicles, which are pretty cool, but the one vehicle you have left out for nearly 10 fucking years, and that is the Vapid Slam Van panel. Because right now, on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S, you're introducing new cars. Except for the Vapid Slam Truck panel. What gives? What gives? I mean, holy crap. You guys are not willing to compromise? I mean, you're introducing new cars every fucking DLC, but still have that Vapid Slam Truck panel on a blacklist. You know, I'm a player. I'm a legit player that wants to do things legit. I don't want a glitch. I don't want a mod. I want to do things legit as a player, you know. So how about releasing the Vapid Slam Truck panel? You fucking meatheads. Because no player will want to lose their account by glitching or modding and do things non-legitly. We want to do it legit. Introduce the vehicle. Let's buy it. Let's paint it the way we want. Put the wheels on what we want. You know, let the players use their imagination, man. You know, I mean, you've introduced nice trucks, SUVs, hypercars, supercars, classics, customs, you know, all that shit, you know, the classics. But how about introducing the Vapid Slam Van panel, which we all know what it is. It's the Lost Slam Van panel. How about let us have it? I've been trying to talk to you guys on Twitter I get no response. I tweeted this question to you guys at least 5 times. No fucking response from Rockstar or Take-Two Interactive. I asked the question, I get no answer. Not one response from you cocksuckers. Not one response. This is how fucked up players are angry, man. They're pissed off because Rockstar, you have fucked up royally big time, man. I'll tell you what. Players are pissed, man. Players are pissed off, dude. Right now, your shit's buggy. Your shit is fucking buggy. And what have you done? Nothing to fix it. Nothing to fucking fix it, man. I don't want to even want to migrate, man. You know? Holy fucking shit, folks. It's bullshit. And I mean I've seen the whole screen thing. It's nice, you know. Everything's changed. Here's my question to the players that got the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S. Here's my question. When you migrated, did you lose everything you worked for? Your money, your properties and shit, your businesses and shit? Everything you own gone? Gone? Did you have you kept your apartment? Have you kept all the stuff, all the cars you got, the yacht, the sub, the nightclub, all the stuff you bust your ass grinding to get? Is that all gone? I mean, that's the question I got. Because I got the Xbox One. On that console, I got apartment, businesses, cars, property, got a bunker, got a biker club. I got a bank. We'll call it that Maze Bank building. I got the underground. We call it the compound thing for the Doomsday DLC. Got the sub, which shit, and I don't want to lose all that. If I migrate, if I choose to migrate, because I don't know if any other players do want to migrate because of what they're hearing. No. Are we going to lose the cars we own? The property we own? Are we going to lose all that? Lose the money we bust our ass getting for doing jobs? But this time you got to choose which one you want to do. You want to do nightclub, gun running? Because right now I do all at once, all. Where I'm going to choose which one I want to do. I want to do them all. Or, for example, if you do a heist, say you want to do the jailbreak or the Pacific Standard heist. To do that, you gotta go to a different session. Really? Isn't that what happens? Is you go, when you're done, you go to another session? What happens? Or you stay in the one you're in, I don't know. But I do feel kind of pissed off because of this shit. One thing, Take-Two and Rockstar needs to fix the fucking bug, man. Fix the bugs, man. And also, when you remove your head up from your ass, listen to the players on one thing, and that is, please remove the Vapid Slim Van panel truck from the blacklist here and put it in the website where players can actually pay to own this vehicle. Come on, man. Pull your head out of your ass, dude. Listen to the players, man. Alright, folks. This is good old Grandmaster Evan. And this has been fun. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, and hit the bell for notification. And if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. Knowledge is free. Always live healthy, happy wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.